What's going on? I'm Brandon.
I'm Michelin.
And
I'm Michelin.
yes, she is. We are vegan, and it's intriguing. I don't know about you, but I get tired of hearing certain things.
Where do you get your protein from?
How do you do that? Why did you do that?
You don't eat meat?
You don't eat cheese? You don't eat chicken? Why?
I'm going to tell you what my grandma said. She said, I done stopped eating meat and lost my mind.
Every time I go to my pop's house, he got to show me some new smoked ribs or something like that. But it's intriguing to see when you tell people that you're vegan, they always have something. But I can tell you from experience, we stopped eating meat in like what? In July. And there's a few things. Yeah, there's a few things that definitely happened. And we stopped eating meat not because of what the health or whatnot, but we actually took a road trip to my mom's house, and that was a 15-hour drive, and we listened to the China study. And by the time I got to Georgia, I was done eating meat. With the fact that the data that points to 70-something% of African Americans being diabetics, and then how animal intake is linked to cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. I don't want to die from any of that, but I actually just started with like a 30-day challenge, and then I figured that anybody can do 30 days. Why not go another 30?
I thought he was just crazy.
Yeah.
What you gonna eat? We going to your mama's house? She always cooking meat. You tell me you're not gonna eat meat. Yeah. I don't understand what you're gonna eat.
I don't know what I ate during that time, but we made it happen. I don't know if I just ate oatmeal and bananas or something like that.
I really don't remember what he ate. Yeah. Me and the kids were
eating good. They were eating good. But a few things happened when we started going vegan. For me, in particular, I noticed that I started losing weight, but I didn't start losing weight immediately, which, a lot of people look at me and think, oh, you were I was 209 before I started, and now I hover around 186. I was 195 when I was playing football, but I was eating whatever I wanted. So definitely started losing weight. I started getting more energy. Like I didn't need
coffee.
I didn't need coffee. I was drinking coffee every day. So I didn't have the craving for coffee. I didn't need that coffee. And then I can sleep less, but I was functioning better, which was crazy to me. And I didn't lose like musculature. I didn't lose like physique, right? So I could still go in the gym. I could still lift weights. And I felt great. And my clothes were fitting differently. I had to buy different jeans. My waistline went from like a 34 to 31. And I like it. I like that. So, but also just eating in general. It got a lot simpler because you ain't got to take all day to marinate meat. You ain't got to spend all this money on meat and cheese and all this stuff. To fill you up. And so just buying a lot more fruit and a lot more beans and rice and broccoli and things like that. And that stuff is easy, quickly to cook, So, that's what happened for me.
I watched him during that whole week and seeing how strong he was to say no, his self-control to not eat any of the meat at all. And I was like, I'm very competitive. If you can do it, I can do it too. And I was like, I give it a try. I really wanted to just take it one day at a time. Okay, well, one day I stop eating, maybe just no beef at all, and then maybe the next week, I will stop eating all the chicken, and then the next week or 2 weeks later, then stop all the cheese. I love cheese still.
Me too.
I'm a Mexican in heart. I love queso. I love queso.
That ain't real cheese.
Oh, yes, it is. I still do miss it, but I don't crave it as much as I did at the beginning. it's really, I find with me, my mind is clearer. I think more. I'm more talkative. I always thought that I was a shy person. Just I have so much more energy. I already had energy before.
Right.
People at work, I'm there at 5:30 in the morning. They're like, "Really? Good morning. Let's just don't. Some people like, don't talk to me until I have my coffee, or don't talk to me yet.
Right.
I'm not a morning person." So, but I got some of my coworkers to, "Oh, well, you've been like this for a while now. Well, something. I see you don't have a different change. Like you're like this constantly. You're like this consistently every time I see you. So, what are you doing? You're not eating meat? Where do you get your protein from? What do you eat?" I get that all the time from my patients too. They're like, "You don't eat meat? What is wrong with you?" So, I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about how talking about my mind is more clear, and just I don't crave cheese anymore. I talked about that, how I don't crave cheese anymore. Really, a lot of self-control with saying no.
Right.
Saying no. Like, you can say no, and it's such a tradition, such a habit of nowadays that we're used to just eating meat. It's what my mom did. It's what my whole family do. That's what we do, is eat meat. And you just don't know the different research that you don't have to eat meat. Like, I'm still alive. I'm still thriving. I am
and you're not starving.
Yes, and I'm not starving at all. And that's what a lot of people think, like, you're not getting full. And I am. I stay constantly full all day. Like,
yeah, you bring up a great point. The ability to say no is something that I've learned in this process. If you can say no to chicken at grandma's house
on Thanksgiving,
like, your ability to say no in other areas, it trickles over. So you can say no to things that might draw you away from the more important things in life. That discipline that it brings. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting for my ability to basically deprive myself of things that I already like. I like chicken.
That's all we ate.
Yeah,
chicken.
I like chicken. I like turkey and things like. But if I can say no to that every day, all day, in the midst of walking in gas stations, having meetings at restaurants, and say no to it, yeah, your ability to definitely. It carries over in other areas of life. So that's a great point. And so, I mean, if anyone is thinking about going vegan, I would just say I'm a cold turkey type of guy. So I don't believe in easing in, like,
the tiptoe.
Yeah, ain't no use in trying to play with it. You need to go ahead and commit all the way. And there's so many blogs, there's so many websites, there's so many resources out there that can help you just make that decision. It's not hard, and you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna have more energy. Your face is gonna look better. Your skin's gonna look better. And it always causes a conversation.
It has great perks.
Yeah.
The only thing is just having that self-control to say no to everything else.
Yeah.
But everything else is great.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, I encourage anybody, if you're thinking about it, just try it for 30 days. And, if you don't like losing weight, just go back to eating whatever you want, Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, you guys.